Hey friends, here I am. I want to talk about some personal stuff, all related to anxiety. And I'm sitting under my favorite cedar tree, big old mama, which is very close to my place, right behind my place actually. And it's a super nice shadowy place. It's very hot in BC right now. Summer has come full on. We're in the 30s, Celsius. You can almost see the heat in the air. It's so hot. But anyhow, I wanted to talk about anxiety because I'll open up with something that is the truth to me, my own truth, that I know anxiety will end me. If I don't conquer my anxiety, it will kill me. And what I tried not too long ago, you know that I've been tapering off meds at a pretty fast pace and over the last 9 months, and I'm reaching the halfway point soon. This Thursday I have an appointment. I'm going down some more, but what I tried to do actually, and I didn't tell you, which I would call unwise tapering off, I tried to take some medication off to the side that the doctors gave me, and I didn't take it for a while, hoping that, with my lovely lady being back and eating lots again and reconnecting with my daughter also and other friends, I've come across anxiety attacks again, and they've become so bad that I end up hurting very much the person that loves me very much, and I love her to death, I love her till my heart stops beating forever. This is the last girl for me that I would truly love like this, and I'm messing it up with my anxiety attacks. And, also friends, or people, strangers on the street notice, that how my anxiety triggers anger, how fast, and there is a certain fear aura around me, and I am not proud of it. I am making this video to say that, cutting down on caffeine and tea and having herbal teas and spending more time with Laura and, playing my guitar and resting, having, beautiful time. And we actually went for a 64-kilometer bicycle ride yesterday. It wasn't fully intentional. We were not intending to ride the full 64, but we were kind of cornered into it in the end by missing a certain bus, which was the last one from town back to the bay. But all I have to do is calm down and give her space, give my friends space, give my mother space, give my daughter space, give everyone space, Maybe I do clinch on too hard. And anyway, I started taking exactly as the doctor ordered, taking more medicine. Well, actually, more because I started taking less on my own without telling him, and so now I'm back at the regular doses, and as you see, I seem to be more mellowed out, and we talked about it with Laura, and she would rather I take my medication as the doctor prescribes than try and do it on my own, because it's just not worth it. The arguments are ruining it. Ruining the summer, ruining the love. It's ruining me as well. And anyone who suffers of anxiety, I'm with you today. you know Yesterday was Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to every father out there. Stay alive for your kid. And selfishness, selfishness, selfishness again. Selfishness comes out. I guess I was like that with my daughter too. I wanted her to myself so much, and so did my ex-wife, and that's why we were fighting for 3.5 years in court over who was gonna be with this beautiful girl for the longest. The beautiful forest. Look, reconnecting with nature, is what still works and will always work. You just have to come down to a level where you can be trusted, where woman will feel comfortable around you and calm. And I am very sorry if I come across as possessive or selfish or anything like that, or insulting. Holy crap. I gotta tell you, all of the below that I just listed are the opposite of me. I don't know why that comes out this way. I swear to God. I am not a bad guy. I'm actually a good person, a good man. I gotta tell you, anxiety brings really idiotic, behavior out of a human being. Very primitive, reactions, actions, and then, there is the dead friends. I have a very dear friend like that, named Daniel, that I lost to addiction 11 years ago. This year will be. And I always kind of had this death wish just to rejoin, see him again. If my life wasn't going to work out, if I wasn't able to conquer all these addictions and my anxiety, and if I lose my beautiful, 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 brilliant lady, I'll be lost, It's terrible to be lost at this age. So what I'm going to do right away is try to battle the anxiety, For now, we will rest a little bit, because that 64-kilometer bike ride took a lot out of us. It was quite something, but I guess we are in form. And please, if you have anxiety, and if you are still conscious, of everything you're doing, please try and choose your battles correctly, Please, think about things twice, listen to your heart. Listen to your heart rather than your mind sometimes, Listen to your heart. I found that my heart always leads me back to loving, kindness, compassion, um, humbleness. I'm very sorry for having had my anxiety up lately. I am going to work on it right away. Let's work with it on it together, because I know there's many people out there suffering of anxiety. I'm wearing my patch as usual. You won't see it, never mind, but I'm wearing a patch. And I have that dumb little cigarette. There's a patch. I have that dumb little cigarette back in my mouth. And I took some homeopathic medicine like the doctor told me to. And I'm just gonna try and keep this zipped, my mouth. And only try to be good. Only have positive answers to everything. That's the best I can do. The best I can do, I think, is just say yes and thank you and you're welcome and please and sorry. I don't have no attitude that I don't need. I don't need no attitude. I mean, that's for young punks. If attitude is for young people. A really good chilled out life is for adults. I hope we can come back to the ground, to reality, real soon. Reconnect with nature and forget all that nonsense, that anxiety brings on. Forget it all. Forget that nonsense, because that's all it is. But the battle continues, and all of us out there, anxiety freaks, we can do this together. I'm with you. Ask away if you want. I'll talk about it more soon. One love.